All right. What's up, y'all? What's up? How y'all doing today? You doing good? All right. Go ahead and jump on into the reading. So I did everything at the end. Just gonna keep up the pattern. I'm gonna go ahead and jump right on to the readings. Do Leo. I wanted to do Sag, but it's like now that might be a little bit of favoritism. So no, you know what? No, I'm doing Sag because that's what wanted to come out first. We doing Sag. So what's up, Sag? As soon as I said Leo, my little heart chakra was like, oh. So yeah, you know what? We're going with Sag. I ain't showing favoritism just because you're part of my chart, but so is every sign. So, so we're gonna do Sag. I like the Sages out there in these, so I'm gonna go ahead and do Sag. Yeah, I'm a Sag in Western and Sun. That's my Sun in Western astrology. So my thoughts, very blunt. See, that was instinct. It's thought and instinct talking. It's got a masculine and feminine energies working together. It's cohesive. All right, it's a beautiful day outside where I'm at. It's just beautiful. Alright, Spirit, we're allowed the divine only to come on through. What do we have for Sag? 3 cards. Sag, please. Oh, snap. Okay. Oh. Alright. So what y'all got? 4 cards, of course. So, we have 4 cards. Okay. I'm going to use some of the spray to hold down these cards right here. Alright. So we have the Gatherer. Your past position, 21. Spirituality. Number of spirituality. So, and balance and starting a new cycle. So you found some balance within your spiritual presence, your higher self. And you're going into a new cycle. You gather, you harnessed your harvest. You harvested your all your fruits and veggies there. See, she gathered them all up. So now you're in a place where you're moving forward. You're going to a new cycle. You're moving forward with the gifts, lessons, experiences that you've learned, that you're going, that you acquired in the past. Know that you were protected. Definitely got the heart chakra open. You're more open as far as emotional expressions, responses, and emotional reciprocity. Excuse me, y'all can't see my face now, but it's sunny and yeah, All right, so yeah, that's what you're at. During the crescent moon, something probably happened during the crescent moon. Maybe some new light shed on different areas of your life. Maybe what it is that you're going, what it is that you plan on doing, whatever it is you were deep in thought about. With some light shed on that. So you've got some actualizations or like some aha epiphany, stuff like that. Like, oh, okay, well, now I can see that a little bit clearly. I can see clearly now the rain is gone. All right, that's what's up. So, more so in the present, we have these 2 cards that came out. We have the Hunter in reverse, and Earth. So with the Hunter in reverse, don't worry, it's the medicine when it comes out in reverse, so that means that's something we need to harness. But it's also number 27, which is a good thing. So you're coming to an end of Hunter. What I'm getting is more so going with the flow of things instead of like forcefully going after stuff and forcefully, trying to force things to happen before time, or necessarily worried about it, and really on like kind of I get what I'm getting is going from a trying to plan your spiritual process and awakening, and then like fully going full-fledged into it. You found a balance between them. Like, okay, you're gonna go after things when it comes, and you're gonna pull back when it's time to pull back. Because when you hunt, when you're on the track of like an animal, you know when to move, when not to move. You follow the signs, symbols, synchronicities. You follow their footprints, and you pay attention to the surrounding and everything encompassing that's going in the present moment to be able to move forward. So you don't scare it away, so you can actually catch your prey. Also in a loving, nurturing way, but you're fierce also when you need to be fierce, coming out of hibernation as well, spreading your wings, flying. I'm seeing the ego, so with a lot of wisdom, with a lot of guidance, a lot of spiritual higher guidance and wisdom, ancestors. You got the elk, some stuff definitely coming out during the full moon. Looks like a magician as well. See, that is like magic all around. So you're definitely harnessing your magician powers as well. You're coming into a completion of that, coming into a completion of hunting down what it is that you want as well, but in a balanced, stable manner. Then we have the Earth. Earth is next. So we got the Earth, and with the Earth that's going with the Hunter, like I said, it's grounding and it's paying attention. You're even going outside in nature more, opening up more, but in a grounded way. Like I said, how and when to defend yourself when you need to, but not in a detrimental way, in a way that's destructive, but it's like, hey, no, I'm not letting you boundaries. You're not letting nobody cross your boundaries. Respect. You have respect for yourselves. Therefore, you're demanding it from other people as well, but in a healthy way, without being like overbearing or overstepping, or just out to hurt somebody. But you're also with the bear and earth energy. You're also coming to a more motherly place in yourself. You might have Aries, or maybe connecting with an Aries, because this card came out with the Aries as well. But this is fire signs, so and that good old grounding. Sometimes that passion needs to be grounded and stabilized as well. And there's the triangle, which is the chalice. Venus, okay, well, that's new. Check your Venus sign. That's what, relationships. So yeah, check out your Venus sign, see what's going on in your Venus sign. Might be coming into a new relationship. It doesn't have to be romantic as well, but I am getting like romantic. You're starting to see whether a past, present, or future relationships in a different logical way, but with your emotions attached. But you're going about it in a very mature way. Like, you're combining, you're putting your emotions, not just in your heart, but also in your mental state as well. And you're moving forward with that, because just thinking biologically without the emotions, is either, it's dry. Like, there's no water, there's no emotions up in there, it's just dry. So having the emotions in your mental state and in your heart, and then logic in your heart as well, is balance. It's the perfect combination of balance between your masculine and feminine energy in your mental space and in your heart, in your emotional state as well. And that's 17. We got 8. There we go. Infinity symbol. Third eye. Third eye is definitely going to be on fleek. Definitely going to be on fleek. You know, and then you see half her face is dark, half of it's light. So you're definitely, you know, balancing your darker side and your lighter side. Because, you know, the darker side, you know, people are like, oh, we can get rid of the shadow side. No, we just have to use it for, you know, our highest good. And that's defending ourselves, defending our boundaries, you know. That's what that side is for. You know, and when we do need to, you know, go forcefully towards something, but in a non-manipulative way, that's when it becomes, you know, more something negative, is when it's something that is manipulative. That's trying to get a reaction somehow, some way, mentally, emotionally, through somebody else. And a lot of times, you know, we do that unintentionally. So not saying you're out here just trying to, you know, sometimes it comes off unintentionally. You're like, okay, well, damn, no, that's really not what I meant, but, you know, this is what I meant. So it's also learning different ways, learning different people, how to phrase stuff with different people, how to, you know, because everybody's different. So, and it's also, you know, it's a learning process. You know, you could, okay, well, you know, just being you, and then somebody else, you're like, oh, well, you know, I didn't know that was going to affect you that way by me, you know, going about it that way or saying it that way. So now I know not to, you know, say that in that way. I know to say this with you, or have this type of approach with you versus, you know, other people. Because, you know, you're only going to know once it happens, once you experience it, once, you know, you get to that point. You could think and assume everything you want, but like, you know what, you know what, this sounds good. This is, you know, a nice, healthy approach. And then, you know, it goes well with somebody else, and then doesn't go well with somebody else. You're like, okay, well, you know, that's the approach I use with that person, because that's their personality and how they, you know, transmute their reality and everything. And with this person, you know, it's not that you have to, but it's like, okay, well, you know, to avoid tension, you know, it's that good shape-shifting energy, which, you know, we all do have, to be able to, okay, it's not necessarily like changing yourself, but it's having a sense of compassionate understanding in someone else's feelings and their reality, to be able to work with it, you know. Now, if it's something that, you know, you naturally don't do, like, okay, well, you know what, that doesn't naturally come to me, by all means, you know, that's when you know, no longer serves, and you go ahead, you guys go your separate ways, you know. Because it's, by all means, it's not saying, okay, we'll do something to fit somebody else's. No, it's if it naturally compromise. There you go. Thank you, Spirit. Appreciate it. Struggling over here. Compromise. You know, if it's something that you're not willing to compromise on, then, you know, hey, snip, cut cords. There was something that, okay, you know, I can work with that. You know, it wasn't my idea, but yeah, you know what, I can work with that. I can work with that. You know, and you know, I didn't even think about doing it that way. Yeah, I can work with that. You know, there's absolutely nothing wrong with that, as long as, you know, it is in alignment with you. And then we have water. Water, going with the flow. Going with the flow. Going with the flow. Yeah, don't mind my... See, I don't really want... In your future is water. So you now you know in the future, you know, to go with the flow of things, but also diligently, open-hearted, open-minded, but also I'm seeing Archangel Michael, so protection. So I don't not protected, but not on the defense, but aware of everything that's going on. You know, because just going with the flow doesn't mean just, okay, you know, the wind's blowing, like the wind's blowing right now, you just being a kite and just going whichever way the wind blow. But it's having a sense of groundedness, which, you know, there goes that earth energy. But being aware, like you're going with the flow, but you're aware of everything. You're aware of the present moment and everything that's going on, the full, complete 360 degrees of your surrounding, of your situation. You know, just being aware. And so that's like the perfect balance when it does. That's like the perfect balance of, thank you, Spirit, of masculine and feminine energy when it comes together with going with the flow. Because that's, taking it day by day, and you know, whatever happens comes through that day, but also knowing that, you know, you are aware, so that, you know, you do have the power to change, you know, your situations, and knowing when to change, when not to change, when to, you know, do something, when not to do something. And it's that perfect balance of going with of letting go of control, but also know that you still have control of the situation, if that makes sense. It's kind of like that. There you go. Man, Spirit, help me today with this. Perfect example. It's like setting your car, if you're on the highway, it's like setting your car on cruise control. Like, yes, you're in control, but you're also letting the car to just, you're going with the flow. You know, you set it, boom, bam, there you go. Yep, now it's cruising. It's on auto control. You know, it's cruise control. But you still have control of the car itself. You know, if somebody hit the brakes, you can still hit the brakes and slow down. It's not like the car is going to just keep on going, you know. And then you can adjust the speed, lower it down some to cruise at a slower rate. You could speed it up to cruise at a faster rate. But it's still just going with the flow. The car is like, okay, well, you know what? We just gonna keep on going. But you know, you are in control. Boom. Thank you. Appreciate that. Digging that. I think that might be the title for this. Oh no. Devil is a lie. Hold on, y'all. My car blew away. Okay. So y'all got a nice little view of everything. It's beautiful, huh? Let me see. Can you see? Oh yeah. Well, y'all had a nice little view of the waters. Oh yeah. Okay. Unknown card. 5 of Wands. So yeah, you might have some, you know, unknown challenges, but in a good way. You know, it's like I'm seeing it as opportunities presenting themselves. You know, you might not know what they are, you know, but you just know something's coming, and willing to you know, fight to keep going forward, to fight for your opportunity, fight for your chance to succeed and getting yours. I feel that. 3 of Pentacles. I'm working hard towards it as well. Feel that. So Hunter came up reverse. We're going to clarify Hunter. And that's more so in the present energy state with the Earth. So, but it is 27-9. So it is completing a cycle. So that's beautiful. Water was 61-7. Oh, perfect. And that is, a foundation of how to view life and view every day. That's perfect. A spiritual completion when it comes to that. So the fact that you started off with 3 and then ended up with 61, which is 7, and that's completing a cycle, completing, you know, karmic lessons, a cycle, lessons learned, and moving forward with them as well. And well, go ahead, Sag. Go ahead. Y'all doing the damn thing. The thug fizzle. You're incorporating your spirituality and your masculine and feminine energies, and yeah, that's y'all. That's beautiful, and that is a nice, healthy, stable foundation. There you go. That is beautiful. 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 That's all he's saying. That's beautiful. So beautiful. That's all about Music Soul Child. That's what I'm hearing right now. And India.Arie, that magic. Hey. Yes, y'all. Yes. Out of the 10 of Wands and the confusion, the 7 of Cups. Yes. Both of those boys went reverse. Ace of Pentacles, seeing stuff coming into fruition. You know, yeah, if I see it and it catches my eye, I say it out. because I'm shuffling, so the energy is there's the Ace of Pentacles again. That's twice. Might have Aries in your chart, might be connected with an Aries, because, yeah, y'all getting a lot of the same things. Yes, King of Pentacles. Stuff coming into fruition as far as, you know, what were we talking about with the hunter? Protecting yourself with balance, wisdom, guidance, spiritual alignment. You got the ancestors, might be connected with the ancestors, might be understanding your past lives. Eight of Cups, walking away from disappointments, emotional hurts, traumas. We have the Wheel of Fortune. Wanted to come out in reverse, but it's not like saying that, oh, well, things are stopped. It's you're in the present. You're in the present, like not so more so looking for the future, and you know you're not no longer like when the Eight of Cups, not looking in the back. You're in the present, so it's not that the wheel stopped, but you're in the present. So days are going by slower, you know, but in a good way. Not like, oh my God, when was this day end? But like, man, I can actually feel like I can enjoy the day. I can enjoy the moment. I'm in the present. You know, if something does knock you off or whatever, you're like, okay, well, you know what? Time is an illusion. It's more times of the day. I'm gonna sit up here. I'm gonna be upset, think about it for like an hour or so, and then go do something else and get my mind off of it, you know, because there's more to today than just that, or whatever it is. Beautiful. Beautiful. Oh. Queen of Cups in reverse. Okay. So with the King of Pentacles and then with the Queen of Cups in reverse, it's not that you're lacking emotion or anything like that. What I'm getting is a completely different meaning. It's because sometimes the Queen can overgive, so you're not overgiving into situations, into things that you're working towards. Page of Wands, yeah, taking time out, just meditating. Because Page of Wands, picture she's just playing with you, chilling, like you're chilling. You're chilling. You're not overly emotional with something, because sometimes, you know, you could overgive emotionally to the point where, you know, it starts pulling you back. It starts, you know, you start looking into the future, because you're like, man, but I'm giving all this, so what's going to come out of it? And what's, you know, because now, you know, you need that replenishment back in somehow, some way. And, you know, you can even overgive to yourself in a way to the point where, you know, you're too focused on just yourself and, you know, your growth and your process. But so with this one, it's balancing it all, balancing, you know, time for you, balancing, you know, time for work, balancing, you know, social relationships, whether romantic and non-romantic, and balancing, you know, your spirituality. So yeah, y'all, this is beautiful. This is beautiful. Y'all know I got the cards in my hand, so I'm just gonna keep on shuffling if they still in my hand. We're gonna go ahead and get a divination on out of here. It's windy, so I gotta make sure the cards don't blow away. Gotta stack stuff all types of ways. Right. 23 minutes. Hey. Do Leo next. Started with Aries because it's their birthday month, you know, and then I'm just like, you know, I'm just gonna keep on going with fire signs. Yeah, that's how we came about with the order of these. So now I'll start talking. Ten of Swords, yes. Cutting old stuff out, ending cycles, completion, cutting out things that no longer serve, knowing what no longer serves, and moving forward. Two of Cups. Oh, snappies. Two of Cups. Knowing how to fulfill your own emotional wants and needs, and also balancing the emotional wants and needs of those who depend on you, like family, close friends, relatives, things of that nature. So I'm getting both balance and fulfilling, and also maybe, little romance in the future. Yeah, show you the cards. It's Ten of Spades, Ten of Swords, Two of Hearts, Two of Cups. Then we have the Seven of Wands. With this grounding also being, we got fours. So let's go take the fours, since they all landed on literally one of the cards. With the Seven of Clubs, which is Wands, so a completion of spirituality in a passionate completion of passion in a spiritual sense, with spirituality being the basis of it, but in a stable foundation, built on a stable foundation off of the things you've done in the past, and perseverance to keep pushing and willing to do. I'm getting Magic Dragons, whatever it takes. Okay. That's what's up. And then, okay, number shuffle. So we got, and then we have the Jack of Diamonds that came out last. That was on the water. So with going with flow, you're seeing things happen in the physical, but also with going with the flow, you still have a piece of your inner child, but in a balanced, healthy way. You have control over that. Okay, do you guys have Aries in your chart, or either you're connected with the Aries, whatever the case may be, but that's what's going on around here. Oh, okay, yeah, but in a still having that inner child to be able to have fun, explore, and play, and look at life in a more optimistic point of view, and but not like too optimistic where you're living too far in the future. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, that's what's up. That's what's up. All right, y'all. So it was your boy X, Wakanda Forever. We got the babies out here on field trips and stuff. So we're gonna go ahead and upload y'all video, so I can start doing the Leos. Feel free to like, share, subscribe. Everything will be down below in the drop box. Donations are greatly appreciated. The website is up and running for private readings and vent sessions. You could either book it on the site, or you could just shoot me an email at the email below. And anything else? Man, just live life, All right, y'all. Thank you. Appreciate it. Check y'all next time. Peace.